In this lecture, we are going to discuss a number of methods offered by jQueryUI's Dialog widget. In the draggable interaction section, we have discussed some of the methods, and we didn't discuss methods in any of the previous sections other than the draggable interaction section, because most of the methods we discussed are common in all of the interactions and widgets. But in the dialog widget, we have a couple of new methods that can be used to control the dialog programmatically. So we are going to discuss those methods in this lecture. So the methods that we are going to discuss in this lecture are open, close, is open, and move to top. So you can open and close your dialog programmatically using the open and close methods, and you can use the is open method to check whether a particular dialog is open or not. Okay, and then you can use the move to top method to move a particular dialog to the top. So let's see these methods one by one. So let me add one more dialog to illustrate this. So let me copy this and let me change this to class overlay, and let me add an ID first. Okay, and for this as well, class, add an ID second, and change this title to second dialog. Let me also change the content to easily understand. So first dialog, and this one second dialog. Okay, now instead of hash, now it should be dot because it is a class name. Let me save this and refresh. See, now we are seeing the second dialog. To see the first dialog, you can do one thing, that is you can change the position of any one of these dialogs, or suppose you want to display only one dialog, or you want to move the first dialog to the top, you can use move to top method. So here let me add a button, okay, with ID top, and let me have the label as move to top. So let me write the code within the click. So $hash top dot click, okay, and then I need to add the function. So function, and within the function let me write $hash first. How will we call a method? We need to just specify the name of the method within double quotes. This dialog. So within double quotes, the name of the method is move to top, and both the T should be capitals. So let me save, let me refresh. See, now it is the second dialog on the top. Let me click the move to top button. See, now it is the first dialog. So you can use the move to top method to move a dialog to the top of the dialog stack. Then you can use the open and close methods to open and close the dialogs. So let me add another button here, button ID toggle. So what we are going to do is we will open the closed dialog and close the opened dialog. So let me specify it as toggle, and here instead of dot overlay, let me specify hash first, and within this let me set the position, okay, using the position option, and let me specify center top, and let me copy this, paste, and this is for second, and change center top to center center, and see them, refresh. See, first dialog and second dialog. And for the second dialog, let me also specify auto open to be false, which means this will not be opened when the page is loaded. So let's see that, refresh. See, only the first one is open. So there is another method named is open. You can use this to check whether the dialog is opened or not. So on the click of this toggle method, we can do this. So $hash toggle dot click, I need to add the function. So function, and within this I need to write the code. So what we can do, if the dialog is opened, we can close it, and if it is closed, we can open it. So if we can check $hash first dot dialog The name of the method is open. O needs to be in capital. So this will return true or false. If it is true, that means the dialog is open. In that case, what we should do? We need to close it, right? So let me copy this, and instead of is open, let me call the close method. In the else part, which means it is not opened or it is closed, in that case we should open it. Okay. Similarly, we need to do it for the second dialog as well. So let me copy, paste, and change first to second. Okay. Now let's see the output. Refresh. See, now the first dialog is opened. Let me click the toggle. See, first is closed, second is opened. To see the first and second one clearly, I have specified the position and set those two first and second dialogs at different positions. Okay, now again click. Second is closed, first is opened. Okay, so this way you can open and close dialogs programmatically using open and close methods. You can use the isOpen method to check whether a dialog is currently opened or closed. You can also use the move to top method to move a particular dialog to the top of the dialog stack. We have seen this close method while discussing the buttons, right? For the cancel, we have closed the dialog using $this.dialog close, which means we are closing the particular dialog. So in this lecture, we have discussed 4 different methods that can be used to control the dialog programmatically, and they are open, close, isOpen, and move to top.